I'm glad you're comfy because I'm struggling.
Well, that's me every other day.
I guess whatever. Who cares?
Our chairs are going to trigger so many people.
Why?
They're like both facing the same direction.
What do you mean? My feet have to trigger people.
The black socks.
They trigger me. The black socks triggered you?
Like how they're white, but they look black.
I just put them on. You're already going to be a hater?
Well, let me see that. Sam, you did not just put those
Well, I walked outside. In my defense. I did.
You panicked when you saw them.
I did just walk outside to grab a water bottle that I wasn't able to get out of my car because I walked out there twice. First time, realized my car was not unlocked, and then came back in, and I just was screaming how much I hate life because I had to walk 15 feet to the kitchen. And then instead of grabbing my keys and bringing them with me, I just pressed the unlock button and then got back out to my car to find it locked.
Okay.
I gave the fuck up, and I came in and filled up Gerald's water bottle.
Well, I'm glad you started out with the story because that's going to be very much the theme of this episode. I feel like I carried last episode and you're carrying this episode.
But what do I have to carry? Just the weight of the world?
For real. Literally. At this point, I am.
We both sound awful.
You got me sick.
Yeah, I did see one comment. You asked me today if I read any comments on the episode that went live today. I did see one that said, "You're brave for being like in a room with her."
Yeah.
Like, being with
I deleted that one.
sick.
I was hoping you didn't see it.
Oh, why? Was that a hate comment? I didn't even know.
Oh, I don't know. I just saw you're brave for being in a room with Sam. I forgot you were sick, so I just deleted it.
They were saying this for like
because
being
I was
sick.
like,
oh, that's cute of you.
see, guys, I delete.
Protect.
Oh, I delete so many.
Okay.
No, like over our friendship because
Yeah.
I also have access to your channel.
Yeah, he does monitor some comments on mine, I guess.
Yeah, so I
without
deleted
me
before
even
you said it.
knowing.
You know, okay. Everyone needs to understand the true support that me and Sam have for each other behind the camera, okay?
I fake it. He thinks I support him.
Yeah.
Look at my shirt.
Oh my God, it says
Just
support.
Support your friends.
You know who we haven't talked to in a while?
Who?
The audio listeners.
Oh, I forget about that.
Oh, no, she
not
does
I don't
not.
forget
No,
about
she
you.
does not forget about you.
I don't, but I forget that not everyone can see us. Are we not very like audio descriptive? Probably not.
No, but I always used to say like, make sure you give it 5 stars on
True.
Spotify and do all that. If you're, I really sound like my grandma Bessie right now. She smoked 6 packs of cigarettes a day.
You're lucky I can speak to you today. I was like crossing my fingers that I had a voice to film this episode.
You guys, I am so sorry about the first sponsorship for this podcast.
But we did it.
Yeah, we did it, but I barely.
Yeah, we're for days and days and days. We're like, hi, do you guys have the ad read for us? We're like, which one of us is gonna talk loud enough to be able to hear it?
Oh my God, I was struggling. I guess I have a few updates, so I'll give those. And then we could get into yours.
Guys, we manifested something hard. And by manifest, I mean we bullied a large corporation. Anyways.
We're gonna that's a whole topic. In the last week, I have been on
a journey.
6 planes.
Which is thought of that's
probably why I'm like this right now.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, for being on 6 flights in 5 days, you're doing pretty well.
No, I know this is gonna be boring to some people, so I'm gonna make it quick. We filmed the last episode that went up today. We filmed that here.
When did we film that?
Last week. I don't know.
Okay.
We filmed the last episode. I went straight to Key West for the weekend.
Oh, back to Fort Lauderdale, then to Key West.
Back to Fort Lauderdale overnight. To Key West the next morning.
Yep.
Back to Fort Lauderdale overnight. Flew to Texas. Was there for a day and a half. Flew to Vegas. Saw Adele. We're gonna get into everything I did. Yeah. Was in Vegas for 2 days. Flew back to Texas for a day. Flew straight to Tampa. Got off the plane. Drove here and sat my ass in the seat. And now
it gets so much worse.
Zach is picking his friend up from the Tampa airport. And then he's coming to pick me up. And I have to go to Disney for the next 2 days. And look, okay. I know everyone's thinking like, oh my God, these influencers complaining about, all the things they have to do. I am so broke right now. Like
he called me and he goes, so actually, you know how I told you I was taking off for the next 2 weeks? Give me work.
I was like, I will squeeze it in. I was literally
The drinks.
Your bathing suit try on hole. Your pussy was out, and I was on the plane editing it.
Wait, could you actually see it?
Yes, I always see your.
It's true. It happened a couple times.
Why do you think there's so many zoom ins in your videos? Your nipples are hanging out the bottom of your pants.
So I'm on the fact that that's happened where I've posted a video of my nipple hanging out the bottom of my shirt, not once, but twice on the internet. It's crazy.
One time, Sam posted a YouTube video and she blurred out her titty.
Okay, it's not my fault. They hang low and it was hanging out the bottom of my cropped zip sweatshirt. You could just see a little nipple dangling there.
She blurred it out, and then when she uploaded the video, the blur was in like a different spot, and her nipple was just hanging out the bottom of it.
But the fact that it got like 40,000 views before someone wanted to say anything.
So
Anyways.
funny. Anyway, so yeah, this isn't like I'm complaining about everything I have to do. I didn't plan on doing everything in a row. It was Zach's friend was coming, so we're going to Disney, and then I booked the Vegas thing
forever ago
in October.
Yeah,
and then we obviously come to do the podcast.
The fact that October was that long ago is crazy. It's been what, 5 months?
Almost, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a stressful week. I am so financially humbled. Vegas, okay. I told Sam and Zach this.
Vegas, it was quite literally exists to steal your money.
No. Yeah, well, yes. I was always told Vegas. No, stop. Because I didn't know. I was always told Vegas was extremely cheap, so affordable. Everyone was always like, you could get a hotel for $50. I was told that my whole life. I'm realizing now.
Would you realize what the hotel would look like for $50?
I just thought like Vegas makes all their money from the casino, so they had really cheap hotels. I told Sam on my way, I told Sam, what, you're stressing me out.
No, I just have learned you're a little blind, so I've learned to like try and make sure your camera's going.
Good. Yeah, that's true.
Just trying to be helpful.
On my way, I was telling Sam, I was like, I'm just so happy everything's paid for. Like I paid for it all in October. Like everything's great.
That's a good feeling too when you're like, oh, I did it already. It's like free kinda.
I got to the counter. They were like, okay, that'll be $2,000. I was like, well, that's all my money. So I like, and then it was like a holiday weekend, maybe, or it felt like it because my money was taking long to transfer over. I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, what was that about?
Stressful. Oh, I meant my other money. That's last week's money that I blew. I'm talking about this week's money that I blew.
Oh no.
And I didn't even gamble. I only gambled $100.
Did you play Huff and Puff?
No, I couldn't find it, but
You're joking.
I did play roulette.
That's not as fun as Huff and Puff.
Yeah, but
I gave you one job.
I was like, oh, slots, that's for the beginners. I'm going to do roulette with the men who drink whiskey.
And how did that go for you?
I lost everything I have.
Guess what you wouldn't have lost playing?
My virginity.
Huff and Puff.
Oh, what?
I mean, Huff and Puff goes with the vibe of that, I guess.
I will end this story by simply saying, Venmo me. Please.
I got a Venmo request the other day. Someone asked me for pizza.
What'd you do about it?
I feel bad. I just left it sit there. If I Venmo one person back, then I'm going to have to Venmo everybody back. And how did you find my Venmo?
Yeah, that's scary.
Because it's not just like Samantha Joe.
Don't give hints.
Well, it's not even close to that.
Oh, and okay. Okay. Last thing, Adele. Everybody.
Oh my God, the videos that you sent.
I was second or third row. I don't know. I blacked out. I was second or third row aisle seat that she walks by. I felt the wind. She walked by me, and then she sang "Someone Like You" to me.
That's such an iconic song too. Want to harmonize on it quick?
Okay.
Okay.
We'll start at never.
Yeah. Wait, never?
Yeah.
What's never?
Never mind, bitch.
Oh yeah.
The fuck?
I don't know where I.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah. 3.
Never. Oh. Ew! I had like never.
And scene. That's it.
We're giving advice this episode. Just hold on.
Yeah, we do have a whole advice episode plan. You guys sent voicemails in and everything.
People are sending us their life problems, and we're
like, never. Okay. 3.
No.
On one or after one?
Just
Does it really matter?
1, 2, 3. Never. Like
okay.
That. Okay.
3, 2. What?
You're changing it already.
How?
Okay, just do. Go.
Okay. 3, 2, one.
Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you too. So
I looked away that way in hopes that maybe it would hurt their ears a little less.
That's what she did to
maybe
me.
We can get some autotune on that in post.
And then I was like, and she was like, and she walked away. It was so cute. But it was because I didn't have my phone out. She was singing it, and she looked at me, and I was like, oh, like this is my moment. So I was like, and I was like singing it like so expressive, and she was like, oh, like how sweet. He doesn't have his phone out. He's just having a good time.
Aww. I wonder if they notice that kind of stuff.
Oh, I definitely think.
Oh, like that person's not recording. They're just like here for me in the moment.
Honestly, like the face she was making at me was like very much like, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like she started smiling and like was just like staring at me singing it.
Aww.
And I almost cried.
I mean, I would have been bawling.
Oh my gosh. Okay. But those are, I'll get more into stuff like maybe in the next episode, but
I also just can't like imagine your past week and a half because I quite literally get overwhelmed when I have like 2 loads of laundry to do at the same time as like having to walk down the stairs to let my dogs outside. And I dread like having to do like leave my house once, let alone 6 planes in 1 week.
My last update. When I was in Key West, I got Zach's mom so drunk that she, in a bar, fell on a table and it collapsed to the ground. And she was on top of it. No, like she didn't like hit the table and it felt like she fell onto the table with her boyfriend. Well, her friend. And like the legs gave out. Like it went over and they like went over.
I've had nightmares about that.
Yeah, it went over and like they went over it and like slammed on the ground and it was in between songs. So everyone, it was like such a spectacle. What?
Did it get quiet?
Yes. The man is like 6'2". And that's like not her lifestyle. Like that's not like her. Like that would be like anyone's mom doing that. Like
I just am you saying that just has fully reignited me breaking the hotel room bed, it collapsing underneath me, which was probably the most humbling moment of my life. But maybe that's just.
Well, you also broke your makeup chair. You were really humbled with that
when
you were sitting at your vanity chair.
I don't remember this.
You were in Nashville.
That wasn't even that long ago. I don't remember.
Sam, oh, I'm not going to make you feel bad. I'm not remembering things.
No, you can. It's fine.
Okay, dumbass. It was in Nashville. And you sat on your chair and it broke and you were so humbled about it for a week.
Was it like, was I doing something to it?
Sitting on it. We have to stop.
It's so humble. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. The amount of times that's happened in my life is so sad. Like I bought this Walmart bike once before I realized that fat people can't buy Walmart bikes.
No, we have to stop calling
ourselves fat. And it just
ourselves
fell apart
fat.
Underneath me. Well, I mean, there has to be a weight limit on a Walmart bike, and I exceed it.
You know what it is, Sam? I answered a comment like this today. People are like really upset with us because we keep calling ourselves fat. But first of all, guys, it's a habit and a coping mechanism, and it takes a long time to learn to not do that. Plus,
I'm not making fun of myself by saying that like I quite literally like outweighed the Walmart bike. Like it just has happened a lot in my life. So we can't talk about our life experiences.
Well, because then some people are like, oh, like I'm bigger than you and you're making me feel bad. But like, guys, we never judge anyone else.
No, you're allowed to have your own insecurities. Like my sister is tiny and she has insecurities. And I don't like take away from her insecurity just because mine are different. You know what I mean?
Well,
we're not trying to make anyone feel bad.
Yeah, I answered a few comments today. Also, someone else was like, I would never join a Patreon because influencers make so much money, blah, blah, blah. And like, you're already making so much money from this podcast. And I was like,
Andrew in my text being like, hi, Sam.
I was like, think again. We are losing money from this podcast.
That's okay, though. It's fun.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, me too.
I booked a whole ass plane ticket to come here.
True. He really loves you guys. He gives you guys a big hug.
I want to hear your updates.
Life is about to get crazy. Like, actually crazy. So you guys remember that little video that I told you guys about? I think we told them, right?
What?
That I harassed Tart.
Oh yeah. When she was like, me and Andrew are gonna go to Bora Bora. It's gonna be so much fun. And then
My mom is coming with me.
Yeah.
I did get a little anxious about that. Could you imagine though adding going to Bora Bora on your plate? Oh my god, that would be so terrible for you.
Yeah, you're so. I'm blessed to have a friend like you. No, we saw the comments, everyone. Okay,
He's coming next time.
No, it doesn't even matter. First of all, there are so many angles to look at this. Number one, it's your mother.
Yeah, if I was like bringing like a different friend, it might be a little different.
It would still be your choice.
It would be 100% be my choice, but there's no other, like, I would bring you for sure.
Your plane seat, your choice.
Like, if my mom was busy, I would be bringing you. But one, you were already a little busy, and the dates had already, like, I thought were overlapping. I don't want you to feel like
you even have to explain
yourself.
I'm not.
I'm just doing it for fun.
Okay.
It's like an activity.
Right.
And Mama Kelly's 50th birthday is this year, and she was really sad because her family, like, she just wanted to go to St. Thomas for her birthday. I think it's what she's wanting to do. She's talked about it for like 2 years.
No, actually though, I've heard it.
Because of the way that the economy is right now, like, her family can't afford to come. And so she was really bummed about not being able to do anything for her birthday. And I was like trying to figure out what I was going to do for it. I posted that Tarte video 2 weeks before I heard from them. And I knew the trip was quite literally like the next week at that point. So I was like, okay, I'm not going, which is, we didn't expect to hear back from Tarte.
I knew you were going to get invited.
I thought I'd maybe get invited to the next one, not the one that was happening in 2 weeks that they've already paid for.
Well, Tarte, I know there will be a next one.
There will. So we'll be on it.
Sorry.
I promise. I'm going to literally.
You don't have to promise me anything.
Well, I'm promising you.
Well, I mean,
Quote
I'm
it.
not complaining. But.
No, I'm saying, like, I promise we'll be on it. Like, yeah. I'm going to work my tushy off for them, even though I don't have to, because technically it said, like, you're not required to post anything.
No. Like, you have to, like, play their pussy lips like the harmonica.
I know. I just want to be in the Tarte Shape Tape thing and jump in the water.
I will not say that on any Tarte trip, by the way.
What?
Play
pussy lips harmonica?
Yeah.
Did I say it right?
I don't know what the hell you just said.
It did come out wrong. Oops.
I will be so brand friendly. I will be like this.
Are they brand friendly? Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I don't know though. But what was I saying before that?
How you're a bad friend for not inviting me?
Yeah. So it was my mom's 50th. Well, it is about to be her 50th. Andrew's been so busy.
Yeah.
And my mom's health honestly hasn't been very good. And we had some people, well, this one person in particular that was really close to us growing up. In fact, my best friend growing up's mom went in for a routine hysterectomy and died.
Oh, no.
And she's now thinking that she's dying because she gets surgery right when she gets back from this trip. And she ordered an end of life book.
Oh, she told me that on FaceTime.
To write out her, like, what she wants done with her life. And she's dead serious. Like, she's turning 50 and now she's dying. So I was like, you know what? We're going to take Mama Kelly on this one last hoorah trip. And Bora Bora, I probably will never go back unless it's with Tarte again, which they did go to Bora Bora like Samantha, 17 times.
We are going back to Bora
Well,
Bora.
I will go wherever they send me. They go on 2 tropical trips a year usually.
I'm not tropical vacation ready anyway, so.
Well, yeah. And he knows that. I mean, and I know you guys get it. It's my mom. Like, it's Mama Kelly.
You guys, this was her. She was, first of all, what made you even think I was annoyed? What did, like,
No, I didn't think you were annoyed. I was having anxiety because in the past, I texted him the other day and I was like, I just hope
she texted me a paragraph. I got a paragraph. I'm literally walking through Vegas. Like, people are having heart attacks. I'm in clouds of smoke. There's hookers trying to, like, whatever. And I get a paragraph from Sam. She's like, I'm just having really bad anxiety that you're mad. And then just like explain. I didn't even read it. I was like, I texted you. I was like, Sam.
Well, it wasn't that I thought you weren't doing anything that made me think you were mad. It was more, I know you've had really shitty friends and they've you would have thought they were going to bring you to a lot of stuff before and then they just didn't.
Yeah.
And they just would say a lot of stuff in your ear and then do the opposite or not do it at all. And I didn't want you to think that that's what that was. Granted, I know that I bring you in everything that I can.
Well, enough with making the Tarte trip about me. It's about you.
We're going to Bora Bora.
No, you're going to be the secret agent.
Oh yes, you guys. I hope everybody's ready for the tea. The really chill, warm tea that gets us invited back on the next one.
You have to get Avani to come on our podcast.
Yeah, Avani, I'm like calling you out now. She knows. She's commented that she's going. I'm really curious to see everybody that's going. They put me in a group chat, so I have like probably a bunch of people's numbers that I would love to have that I don't know who they are because they're unnamed contacts. What if Brooke and Dan are in there?
I had Tana's old number.
How many times do you think Tana Mojo's had to get a new number?
Probably so many.
With
oh
her
my gosh. Especially when
stuff?
she was younger. Like, I feel like she gave it to everyone.
True.
Because, like, she was too nice.
Yeah. Me, I'm just so nice.
Yeah.
The nicest. But the past 5 days, I don't even remember when I found out. I just remember I was on my phone and I, for some reason, opened the Tarte. Ooh, I was on the phone talking to Gerald.
Mm-hmm.
And I opened my TikTok and I saw like in the messages, like where you can like, get responses from DMs. Like at first I saw it say hi to Maureen Kelly, but I didn't think anything of it, which is the CEO of Tarte, in case anyone didn't know. And
you didn't think anything of it? No,
because it just didn't register because it didn't have a message there yet. It was just like what when you like wave or whatever. And sometimes if people have their messages open, they don't have to follow you back in order for that.
Yeah.
So I didn't think anything. And then I was scrolling, talking to Gerald, and then I went back to that same tab and I saw the message that, should I read it?
Yeah.
Okay. Maureen, if this isn't okay. Hey girl, saw your video and would love for you to come to Bora. You're hilarious and would love to give you a big hug. Let me know and the team can reach out with details. And I blacked out. I said, are you kidding? Sent them my email. I am freaking. I will bring the life of the party. And I'm doing that. Mama Kelly is quite literally the life of any party. And then from there on out, she asked me for my phone number. And within a day, I had tickets to LA booked. They are flying me and my mom out first class to LA, not tomorrow, but the next day, so Wednesday. And then the next morning, we get on private jets, to go to Bora Bora. And then we're in Bora Bora in our own little bungalow. We get our whole thing to ourselves for 4 days.
Like you're gonna be on the hut on the water.
Yeah, by ourselves. We each get our own.
Who?
Like me and Kelly get our own bungalow.
Like together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, imagine my
I was like, I would want to stay with.
No,
I wouldn't want to stay alone.
But imagine how many. We probably have the whole resort booked. I tried to look up how much it costs.
Oh my god, it's like 20,000 probably at least.
The bungalows, depending on the time of year, range from like $7,000 a night to $12,000 a night. Per bungalow. Mind you,
how much?
Like $7,000 to $12,000 a night.
A night?
Yes. And then I looked up the private jet, like charter jet things, and it's about $150,000 to $200,000 for the flight. There and back. Private.
Me thinking I would go like for my wedding.
No, that's why I'm saying there's quite literally no way I will ever go back to Bora Bora. So the fact that I get to take my mom there is insane.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, that's just ridiculous.
Oh my god, it's going to be so beautiful though.
Yes, it better be.
It's my dream. That, Italy, Hawaii.
Oh yeah, Hawaii would be so pretty.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know if we need a pit stop or not on those planes. But if we do it, probably pit stop is in Hawaii. But I don't know. Maybe that's not the right direct. Not like stop.
Bretman.
But I could say I just like, the chickens. I want to see the chickens.
You know, I need to start. I need to start whoring you out.
Oh, okay.
Like, I forget that, like, you have, like, a following.
Same.
Like
today when we were going through the mall, we were, like, last minute shopping. I felt like I had a little, like, club cheering for me in every store. Like, especially Aerie. Aerie was my people. The land of my people.
Oh, my God.
They were all just like, you're going to Bora Bora. Everyone was so excited. I'm like,
they knew. That's so crazy.
They're like, are you here shopping to get your stuff for Bora Bora? And I'm like, it is just, I forget sometimes.
That's crazy. That is so crazy.
I also like forget that I'm like, there's always so much drama on these Tarte trips, which is a little nervous.
Yeah.
So like, see, I'm just gonna stay back.
You know you won't be in it.
I'm not like worried about it in involvement with myself type of way. It's more like, can't we just like have fun? Or everyone always is just like comparing like how many followers they have to each other. And in my mind, I'm still like in the little like tiny little group of like the micro influencers. But then I'm like, oh, like 5 million people follow me.
Mm-hmm.
Like I have to like remember that. Like that's like just so crazy to me that like you guys are just everywhere. Like it was like there was a lot of people today. Like it was quite a bit.
I forgot that 5 million. That's crazy.
Yes. Isn't that nuts?
Yeah.
5 million freaking people. But I had a point that I was getting to before. It's gone, you know.
We won't say it.
What is it?
Because you got sidetracked.
Oh, I did. We can say it. It's the name of the pod.
If it seemed at any point like I wasn't paying attention to Sam, it's because Zach was texting me, screaming at me because I gave him the wrong address.
Oh, is he in St. Pete?
Well, no, but like he was like he noticed he was going the wrong way and I wasn't answering. And he was like, you need to answer me right now. And we were like, Bora, Bora.
Bora, Bora.
And then I noticed and I didn't want to cut you off. So I was like, oh. Like,
oh, no, you're fine.
Yeah.
I'm having a hard time believing any of it's real. They sent us these boxes full of matching sweatsuits, matching purple Jordans. And if you guys know Mama Kelly, she's obsessed with Nike. So that was just her dream come true. A G7X.
That's crazy.
Yes. What else is in there? They sent us some champagne to celebrate her birthday. It's just crazy. I'm a little stressed. I hate even fucking saying that. Just about I'm a socially anxious person, so I'm gonna be around a bunch of people. And you had a good point in the car. We've been around these types of people before, like other influencers, but it's for like one event. I'm going to be in this realm for 4 days.
Like you're gonna see them wake up for breakfast.
Yeah. Which is another thing I'm a little worried about. The food.
Oh.
Like it's gotta be worse than Aspen, right?
No. I think they'll have a lot of fruits.
Well, no, here's the thing is it's gonna be like fresh seafood. Gag me.
No. They'll have pancakes and stuff. For
chicken tenders.
No, come on. They will for sure.
I've seen the videos of other influencers going in 2017. They didn't have any chicken tenders.
These influencers, these girly influencers, they're all eating chicken fingers and
no, they are. But here's the thing: is
they're throwing it up after.
We're in We're in Bora Bora. I'm like that's not like I don't know that that's the food they have at the Four Seasons Resort in Bora Bora.
I think you'll be fine.
Because every video that I saw, it was like little fish, like raw sushis. And I don't mind sushi, but I like a basic California roll.
But like every day, that's gonna.
Yeah, and Mama Kelly doesn't eat that. So me and Mama Kelly already like acknowledged we're gonna starve. We are just not gonna be thriving, but you're gonna be in Bora Bora, so we're not gonna notice.
You're gonna have to take 2 of your shots that week.
Yeah, right. I've decided to give. I have kind of not been. I never was a big drinker in the first place, but I haven't been drinking at all. And I decided that we're gonna just full fucking send it.
No, you have to. You have to. I would panic.
I don't have ADHD meds. I'm gonna need tequila.
Okay. First of all, Avani's gonna be there, but she follows you. You've met her.
Yeah.
Who else that we don't know? That we don't know.
Oh, that we don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Like,
I only know of a few, like a handful.
Sam, you have to assert your presence.
But what does that mean?
Hi,
I'm going to hide in the corner.
No, don't hide in the corner. They need to come on our podcast.
I need to take. Okay, I will. That's why I said I'm going to take a tequila shot for you. And I'm going to be the most social person in the room.
Every hour.
That'll be fun. No, I just hope people swim. I hope people like actually have a good time. I hope people aren't like sitting there worried about like just getting the most perfect pictures. I really, really, truly want to make the best content and like have a good YouTube videos of all the TikToks and like have it be really, really good and fun.
It's going to be a mini Vlogmas, guys.
Kinda.
We're both ready for it.
But I don't know. I'm so excited, but it's not real still.
Yeah, and you don't know what to expect.
No, not at all. Like, I don't know what we're supposed to wear to Bora Bora. I know that they gave us these sweatsuits and the matching sneakers. Are we supposed to get on a plane to go to Bora Bora in sweatpants and a sweatshirt?
I'm getting so mad at you in my head right now.
Why?
Because Sam, you better not do that thing you do.
What?
Where when at night they're like, oh, like everyone's going to go have like a mix or a hangout here. And you're going to be like, oh, no, I'm tired. I'm going to go to sleep. And not go. Like, no, you're going to everything.
Yes.
And you're talking to everyone.
Yeah.
Ow.
I'm scared. Because, like, also you have to remember, like, we got the pity invite. Like, we bullied them into it. So it's like, are people like, oh my God, they invited her? You know? But, like, I don't give a shit. I'm in Bora Bora.
No one is going to say that. Don't
no,
even
not
that.
to other people. I mean, We've been around these people before.
Yeah, we have.
Some of them are like.
But the biggest ones are always the nicest.
That's true.
Is what I've noticed.
But who it could be? I don't know who to expect to be there because I had no idea Vonnie was going until she commented on my TikTok. So like, who else is going that are big that just aren't like being like vocal about the fact that they're going on this trip? Like, is Alex Earl going?
Listen to me.
Imagine I become besties with Alex Earl.
The Tart roster better be our podcast roster. I'm telling you that right now.
I just need to be on like. I want to know like what videos am I going to be in the background of on these people's shit? Like they're just having this like their cutesy little aesthetic thing and me in the back like.
Oh, you better like Dyson suck in like.
Or this is that little picture I just showed you is coming to get him.
Oh my god, I would See, I need time to prepare to go on one of these trips.
I mean, I would like some time too. I'm literally so pale.
I have to exemplify myself.
That was a good little pun.
Was it a pun? Everyone, we just lost half the following from
what
talking about weight.
Ozempify?
Yeah, because I said I have to lose weight. I'm kidding, but I do. Okay. Should we
get into the whole point of today's episode?
Do we want to do the text ones first or the audio ones first?
Probably audio's cooler, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm so excited. Guys, we want to use this.
That was such a good idea that you had.
We want to use this audio feature a lot, like with different things. So give us ideas that we could use it where you guys could like send in messages saying whatever.
I think we should start with my husband fucked his cousin.
What? Wait, is that an audio thing?
Yes. This is my husband.
Oh.
Sam, I need your help. My husband told me after we had been together for 6.5 years that his previous relationship right before me was with his second cousin. So he had been screwing his second cousin for a few years, and he does not regret it. He just says that that whole relationship was just kind of fucked up in general. So I don't know. The whole thing just really bothers me, and I don't like it. But we're married, and it was a long time ago, but I just hate it. And then he also told me that he kind of had a thing for his first cousin as well. He said that they got drunk one night and he slapped her ass and said nothing else happened other than that, but I don't believe it. So help a girl out. I don't know what to do. I don't like it. And I just feel very different about it. And it's shitty because we've been together for almost 7 years now, and he just told me this like a handful of months ago. And it sucks.
Did she say he fucked his first cousin too?
No. He wanted to fuck his first cousin, I think. She said that he got drunk and slapped his first cousin's ass, but he swears nothing else happened. So he's like a serial offender to this.
He has a incest kink.
Yeah. I mean, I know you can't judge people for their kinks, but...
No, incest you can.
Oh.
That's illegal.
Really?
In like 47 states.
It makes sense. It should be.
Okay. Here's the thing.
I don't know. I thought like I was going to give advice on like how to get through high school or...
Like, I'm going
how
into
to
high
deal
school.
With bullies.
Yeah.
I don't know about that one. I think that maybe some skeletons are coming out of the closet.
Okay, what? Who's coming out of the closet?
The skeletons.
Oh, yeah. I was like, is he cute? Wait. Listen.
I mean, it is the past, but at the same time, does it say a lot about someone's like character? Like, oh, hi, I'm into my cousins.
The thing is, I think, okay, first of all, yes, it's a weird situation. It's incest, but you have to look at everything the way he's acting now in the present. And you said that he said he wasn't sorry. And he doesn't regret it.
Or he said that now?
He said he doesn't regret it. And that's doubling down. Like, and I would
Yeah,
do it
that's
again
like,
too.
yeah, that's giving like if you guys were to get a divorce, that he would just go to his other side of his family and start talking to those cousins.
My thing is, and I really plan on giving good advice in this episode.
I just don't know.
This one, I don't know, but I will say, if y'all ever do get divorced, you could just say, yeah, I divorced my ex-husband because he fucked his cousin.
Yeah,
And you
you
just,
have a really good excuse there.
you come out on top. Like, you know,
he can't win in that argument.
I'm so...
There would be no alimony that he would get from you. You take that shit to court, say he fucked his cousin, and you're going to win.
Not a good one to start on, Sam.
Well, I mean, it was just very catchy.
Guys, we promise we're going to really try
but
here.
like, I hope you're okay.
Yes, you were laughing in her face.
I mean, I'm sorry. I thought it was a joke for sure at first, and then I realized like her tone was not kidding.
Yeah, no.
But I don't know. That would be like an ultimate ick, I think. I don't know that I would ever be able to view them the same way.
And that
again.
family reunions?
Oh.
He'll run into his ex at the family reunion. Oh, no. Mm-mm.
I just think that...
And like they would always feel like, oh, like we have our little secret together.
You know how Oscar Mayer discontinued the ham and cheese loaf? I think you need to discontinue him. Not kill him. Don't kill him.
Unless.
No. I just think maybe we could find a new one. Like you seem, by your voice, you sound beautiful and you sound like you have a really good non-incestual mind, that you can find somebody else who also has a non-incestual mind.
We need to go to the next one.
I can't tell her to break up with him.
Yeah.
Break up with him.
Yeah.
But like,
divorce, babe.
just say like you could have your... I mean, yeah, you had a good point. He doubled down.
He doubled down.
He said, no, it's fine. Like, it's not a big deal. But no, you had a long-term relationship with your second cousin.
Yeah, that's kind of wild.
You could have had a baby with your second cousin. No, absolutely not. Are you ready for the next one?
Yes, please. I want to move on from that.
This one, the title of this one is Are We Selfish?
Good luck, though.
I mean, I hope the best for you
we're with
regardless.
you. And also,
come back next week and update us on what happened.
We post the phone number to this on the Sidetracked Instagram. Follow us on all our social medias, so you guys can always send in updates and everything. And we'll always
please send an update.
We'll always play updates and stuff. And like we could kind of have like a little like series of your stories going on.
What if we get really invested in like certain stories?
Mm-hmm.
Like we need to know now what's gonna happen with you and your incest husband.
Oh, okay.
Let us know.
What's the next one?
Are we selfish?
Okay.
Oh my god, okay, that was quick. I'm sorry. Hi, I just want to say that I both love you, or I love you both. Oh my god. I guess I just want to say that first. I just want to ask for advice on a friend that I have. So every time this friend gets in a relationship, she tends to just abandon everybody in our friend group one by one. She went for a short period of time where she didn't have anybody, like she wasn't in a relationship. Her last one she got out of was pretty rough, and we were all there for her. She was living her best life and saying how grateful she was to have us and all. But now she's back in a relationship with somebody she met online, who we don't know them, but we kind of think they're not really that great for her based off of some things she's told us and we've seen online. So in a way, she just completely abandoned us again. We're all not really knowing how to handle it. It's been a little over a month since we have last spoken with her. Essentially, I guess we're just trying to figure out, should we just continue the no contact and let it fall off, or are we selfish for wanting to kind of have that closure and kind of just like bring her into a conversation where we're all like, we're done? I feel like that's like attacking and like cornering somebody, but I don't know what to do to make us feel better about it. But I appreciate you guys. I hope you have the best day ever. And yeah, thank you.
First of all, we love you.
Yes, we do.
And I think that if it was me, because I can only give advice on what I would do like something in the middle of those two. I don't think you just put them in a room. I think it's all about how you have the conversation. I'm assuming at this point you've had conversations with her in the past when she's done it in previous relationships, and she's aware of this. It's like the first relationship she got in, and it happened for the first time. You said it's been multiple times. So this advice is assuming one of the previous times you've already said like, hey, this is how it makes us feel when you act like that, when you get in a relationship, whatever. Because it is normal that when you get in a new relationship with somebody, you want to give them your time, you want to give them your attention, but obviously you need to find a healthy balance in that. So especially if it's not a new relationship anymore. Like that should die off and you should have more relationships with the other friends, whatever. But I think you can have a conversation. You're not selfish for wanting closure on a friendship that you've put energy in. You've helped them through things. Like you've given a lot of yourself to this friendship. So it's not selfish. But also, if you're worried about it, like feeling like you're backing somebody into a corner and attacking them, there's so many ways you can do it in a way where it doesn't come off like that. Like you just watch what you say. Like I would write down all of your feelings and just present it in a way that isn't attacking and defensive. Now, if she still gets angry or upset or has certain things to say about it, that's on her. That's not on you guys. Like, as long as you know that you presented it in a way that was like kind and respectful. And even if you're mad, like, oh, well, like just be nice, because then you don't have to worry and have like that guilt on yourself later. You're not selfish.
Yeah. And I think that's what you were saying. Something we have always been good at, and like I'm good with all my 2 friends. You are too.
So many.
But like, don't ever hold anything in.
Yeah.
It's so much better to say it rather than like, you should not be losing sleep at night based off of someone else's actions. Like say what you need to say.
Yep.
Get it out there. Say how you feel. And if it's fixed, then it's meant to be. And they're receptive to what you said. And if not, then they're not. Yep. But my advice, and obviously this won't work in all circumstances, but something I've done throughout my years, because I've been around a lot more people than you have. I've had a lot of like different friends. Not that like, most of them didn't fall out because drama, you know, we just grew older. But something I would do with people who are like more like shitty friends is I wouldn't write them off completely. I wouldn't ghost them. I wouldn't not allow them back in my life. But I have friends that like I will bend over backwards for, like you, Steph. Yeah. Like I will bend over backwards for you. Yeah. And then it takes a lot because, you know, like I tolerate a lot. Yes. But at a certain point, they'll drop down into the second category where it's like, I'm not going to bend over backwards for you. But if I'm bored on a Friday night and you want to entertain me, it's like I'm basically not using you, but I'm using you for entertainment. Yeah. Like I'm bored. You're funny. Yeah. I like being around you. I can't rely on you. I can't rely on you. Yeah. And so that's what I do. I have like kind of 2 categories. The friends, there's like 2 of them that I will bend over backwards for. Yeah. And if they need me, I'll always be there. I'll inconvenience myself for them. Yeah. And then there's a second category where if they get there, it's like, yeah, we could. I can not like you, but I'm also not going to like. We can hang out. We could still act the same as I do with my other best friends or whatever, but I simply won't bend over backwards for you. Yeah. Because like you have proved, because you know I'm very reliable and I will do that until you make me not. Yes. So it takes a lot for you to make you not. Yeah. Like a lot. Mm-hmm. A lot. He's too nice. I have like such a sassy persona on this podcast. Yeah, but you're on social media. A good sensitive though. Like I don't want that to seem negative, but that's a good point. That is a very good point. I just think that you don't have to also, like you're saying, like you don't need to lose sleep over something that's not your actions. Like you don't have to worry about like necessarily protecting their feelings in a sense. Like their actions are what's causing this, not yours. But you can still do so in a respectful way. Yeah. And it's like, not going to help to sit there and bitch at somebody. It's not going to get you where you want to go. Think of it like a relationship, how like when you fall in love with someone, you love them, you'll do anything for them. But then there's also friends with benefits. Yeah. So they kind of make them like friends with benefits rather than like you'll love them, you'll do anything for them in friendship form. Mm-hmm. Friend with benefits. Yeah. And if you would prefer to just let it sizzle out and like not talk and whatever, but it seems like you want closure. So just get it. Like you can do it. Mm-hmm. Just be nice. Talk to him. And if like you said, like he said, the conclusion doesn't have to be during that talk that, okay, we're not going to ever speak again. It can be like, okay, well, like we're acquaintances now. Not necessarily besties for the resties. And stop going, like, if someone's actions are the same over and over and over again, yes, you could still like be their friend and be there for them when they need you, but at some point people need to learn lessons the hard way. Yeah. And if there is, just don't show up. If there is like if you do, you know, talk to her or whatever, and there is a really bad blow up, make sure you send us a voice note so we can. I know. Please update us. Update us on the juicy gossip. And record the conversation. Yes. Oh my God. No. Well, if it's legal in your state. Oh, how do you know? Is it legal in Florida? I don't know. I would assume not. It's not in California. Oh yeah, I only know that because all the YouTube drama that always happens. Yeah. Okay.
The next one we're going to do. See, the last one looks really sad. I don't know that I can handle the last one. Let's just go with supporting the gays.
Oh.
I have one in the room, so.
Hey, Samantha. My name's Joey, and I just had a question about how in your faith and Christianity you
not where I thought it was going.
Like, people being gay, because my boyfriend and I keep having the same argument over and over about how I think that it's okay, and I'm a Christian, and I don't think gays are bad people. I love the gays, and he just thinks that it's not cool. But I don't know. I'd like to know more about, like, your faith and how you go about that. But, yeah, thanks so much. Hopefully you answer my question.
How do you tolerate the gays?
How do I handle being in a room with the gays?
Well,
no, it's actually a good question.
Everyone's brought up differently, and
yeah, it is something that definitely, like, I feel like there are things and opinions that I have about, or as a Christian, I guess, that I feel like separate me from the Christian community in a way that, like, I can never feel like totally comfortable in rooms with in conversations in rooms with some Christians. There are a lot of Christians that view things like I do, where I think Jesus came here to show us how to love other people, like, unconditionally, and he didn't come here and constantly point out every single thing everybody was doing wrong, in quotes. And I have a lot of opinions about, like, the Bible and how it was written and who it was written by, and I am a Christian. I believe in Jesus, but I just believe that he taught us to love everybody and to be kind and respectful. And I don't think in any of that says hate the gays. Like, I think it's okay. My mom is bisexual, so I was raised by somebody in the LGBTQ community. And I just think that people in the Christian world are so, not all of it, I shouldn't just say people, I don't want to group them all together. We learned our lesson the hard way with men versus women. But a lot of Christians just lose sight of the message Jesus was sharing by wanting to point out everyone else's sins and be like, you're doing this wrong, you're doing this wrong. And that's what Christianity becomes about. And that's just not it. It doesn't matter. Granted, I'm not, like, a pastor.
So how would she get her boyfriend to accept them?
I don't know that our job as Christians is to, how do I explain this? I don't think it's my job to push my beliefs on anybody or to try and, like, I think the only way I'm ever going to change people's opinions and change the way people think is by my actions.
And having a gay best friend.
Literally. And, like, I can, like, I just show the love that I want. Like in my mind, like, by whoever gets close to me, and, like, I can try and emulate and, like, share the love that Jesus did with the people around me. And, like, that should draw people in, and, like, that's where conversations could come around. And I don't think that, like, trying to bring somebody to God would mean, like, oh, you're my gay best friend, I need to try and, like, recruit you so I can ungay you. I can get the gay to leave. Like, that's that's not having good intentions.
Right.
So, like, I don't think that, like, you're doing something right. I would be doing something wrong by, like, trying to be like, okay, I gotta do this. I like trying to pray the gay away. Like, that doesn't make any fucking sense. Oh, I can't swear when talking about God, but like, to me, if I acted that way and I judged everyone and I was like, this person's having sex before marriage, this person's gay, this person's lying to their mom, this person's stuffing their face full of food every single night, that I would then go to heaven if I die. And Jesus would look at me and be like, yes, you did a good job.
Yeah.
You held everybody accountable for their sins. He would quite literally be like, why did you push everybody away from me? And, like, I don't know. I just think that it's not about that. Like, everyone's so focused on the rules. Christianity isn't about rules. It's about love.
Yeah. And as far as, like, your boyfriend goes, First of all,
I don't think you can make somebody.
I respect everyone's religion. I know like it's become like a common theme to like shit on Christians or like Catholics, but then like these other religions who also hate gays, everyone's praising. Like,
Yeah.
I respect all religions, number one. And I understand that if people don't like gays, it's because they were brought up that way. They were taught that way. If he's doing anything,
You have no reason to not. If you're a Christian, you say I don't like gays. That's not being a good Christian.
yeah, but look, I don't want to get canceled, so let me finish that. If he's doing anything to harm gay people,
Yeah.
I think that's obviously a huge issue. But if he's simply, if his opinion is to just not accept them, then I think that's a bridge he'll have to cross when you get to it. Maybe if, you know,
When you meet
he's,
Jesus and you realize that you're not accepting people, which is going against everything that Jesus stands for. By
or
not accepting people.
maybe his son will be gay. You never know. No, for real, you never know. Like, I don't know. Like, it's just like I respect everyone's religion. It doesn't matter, and I just hope that one day everyone will respect.
Some people do have to go through certain things too. Like, I mean, it sounds bad, but like maybe having a gay son would make somebody like be able to realize maybe in their head it's like, oh, they're choosing this.
Yeah, and you know what it is? Like, I don't live every day saying I'm gay. I'm gay. Like, I don't make it my whole personality,
Like,
and it's fine for people who do.
A to-do list you check off every
Yeah,
day.
it literally, it's fine if people do. People, you know, go out to gay clubs on the weekends, whatever they do. I don't do that stuff. I genuinely feel like a normal person. I don't think I'm gay every day. I live my normal life in a relationship just like any straight couple would. I have dogs, a family, like very normal. I just happen to be attracted to big swinging balls.
Oh,
No, I'm sorry. I'm kidding. Don't show him that. Skip
pendulum.
that part. But no, I just happen to be attracted.
Don't skip it.
I just happen to be attracted to guys. I have a normal life. And, you know, maybe one day, I think, okay, when I worked at Chili's, there was this family that worked there and they were really religious, like really religious.
Yeah.
There was 10 of them. That's how you know.
Yes, it is. We had a hackle hauler where I live.
Yeah.
We
And
had a special car. There were so many of them.
you know, they were definitely really closed off when we first started working together. But then after, like, we would go out together and they would see, like, I'm normal, which is just fucking crazy. But I remember one time they were like, you're actually cool for a gay. And they don't realize that, like, I was like, thanks. But I don't know. I think also, like, just, I think it's weird to talk about gays as if they're, like
a disease.
Animals, and is it like how? Yeah, like I don't know. It's kind of weird. Like I said, I just live my life, and I happen to like guys, and it's labeled as gay.
Yeah.
Like, what you think I want to be? You think I want to go buy my kid from Target one day? No, I gotta literally purchase a child. I'd love to pop one out of my pussy.
Would you?
No,
Yeah,
no, I would love.
so.
No, I wait. No, I'm.
You would love to implant one in someone's pussy.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would love to date a girl and have her pop one out. And I would hold her hand. I don't want to be
the one that has to pop it out, but unfortunately, here I am.
You said probably. I'm probably the one who has to pop it out.
Yeah, I have to pop it out. I don't want to.
Yes, 100%. Not probably. What are you,
a
fucking seahorse?
If I can't have a kid, then I'll have to either pay someone to pop it out for me or
true.
Like rent one.
You should buy me one. Since you're not taking me to Bora Bora, it'll be cheaper. It'll be cheaper than Bora Bora.
I mean, that was something I was going to say is people were commenting like, how does Tarte afford all of these? Because for one Alex Earl sponsorship would cost Tarte $1 million.
Yeah.
So they can just bring 40 people on a trip. You're not getting paid to go on the trip. I'm sure some people are. This girl ain't. And you get to all of our free content. Like, yeah. It's smart. But yeah, I don't know. I don't get, that's a discussion, the Christian thing I could be on for forever. And it really makes people angry because they look at me as a bad Christian. And
if you have something against being gay, then like, fuck you. It's so stupid. But I respect everyone's religion. And no, that doesn't mean like, how do you respect someone's religion if you're saying fuck you because they don't like gays? Like, if you are spreading hate, that doesn't go with the religion. I'm Italian, like from New York. I went to Catholic school for a certain amount of years. Like, it's not like I'm not religious just because I'm gay.
Yeah. I also think that a lot of people look at like the like quote in quotes like rules that not just Christianity has, but a lot of other religions has as like they're there to like make you suffer. Or I mean, there are some like obviously radicals in all religions that take things to extremes, but when you like read the Bible about why God doesn't want you to have sex before marriage, why I mean, this is just the only one I can think of. That's like a good example. Like why he doesn't want you to drink. Get drunk. It's not because he's like, I want to make your life hell. I want you to not be able to do the things that are fun.
Yeah.
It's what happens when you have sex before marriage. You get attached and you get dumped and your heartbreak is so much worse. He's trying to protect you from the heartbreak. So it's not if you have sex before marriage, you're a terrible, awful person. It's, hi, I want to protect your heart. So like by doing so, it's not like you're murdering somebody. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like if you're strong enough, do it.
I mean, yeah, maybe your heart is, but, and it's just like, he's just trying to protect you. Like when you get drunk, what happens when you get drunk? You do stupid fucking shit. You know what I mean?
Not me.
Okay. Drunk Andrew scares me. But it's just like you don't make the best choices and you wake up feeling not good, and he doesn't want you to feel that way, so he tries to protect you from it. Now your parents try and protect you from so many things. Does it mean you're not going to do them? No, you're still going to do it, and you're going to learn and you're going to grow, and like he's just there to help you through that and carry you and pick you back up when you fall, just like your parents would. And it's not, so it doesn't have to be so angry. It doesn't have to be so, you're doing this wrong, you're doing this wrong, I'm doing this right, be more like me. And or that's the issue and the struggle I've had with like organized religion, because when you look at like just like reading your Bible, having your relationship with like a relationship with Jesus, like that can be such a beautiful thing. It's just like finding the right community of other like-minded like Christians, and people will say I'm lukewarm because of that.
Yeah.
Because I don't like follow all of those things to a T. And at the end of the day, like what matters is like my relationship with God. And like, if it makes me a better person and makes me love people better, then I don't see how it's hurting anybody. But I get really sad when I get comments like, hi, like I see that you said you're a Christian, I'm gay, do you still love me?
Oh yeah.
Like that just breaks my heart, because like that's the opposite of everything that Jesus stood for. So I think, I don't know. You obviously can't force anyone to think a certain way. I would just hope that over time, people and Christians will just understand that like God really stood for love, and that's at the end of the day all that matters. Like all sins are the same according to the Bible. So me eating an extra slice of pizza is no different than someone being gay or someone murdering somebody in the eyes of God, according to the Bible. So like, unless you are absolutely perfect, which you're not, I hate to break it to you,
you're no better than anyone.
You're no better than anybody else. We're all going to go and face the same shit when we die. So like, just stop worrying about what everyone else is doing right and wrong, and get to actually know Jesus, because I don't think you do.
Yeah.
Based on your actions. And not in a mean way, but it's just like actually get to know like the love that's supposed to be there. It just makes me mad to see people judging other people. I'm sorry. Yeah. So that's the best I got. If that wasn't good advice, I'm really sorry. It just is a topic that I get passionate about, because I hate that people hate Christians so much because of
the bad ones. People
judging.
Same with
I don't even want to say the bad ones. It's just like, because everyone can like have a change of heart. It's just sad that the reputation is so bad. Yeah. Because of people just assuming everyone's judging everybody. And not everyone's like that. No. Definitely not. I would hope not. Okay. 1, 2, or 3? 2. Okay. That's what I was going to pick anyways. The title of this is 9-Year Age Gap. Oh.
So I really hope this is a Sidetracked podcast. If not, I don't know who I'm talking to. But, so the advice that I want to have is, when I was 18, I moved away 6 hours to be with a guy that I was with for about 3 years. I won't go into detail about that whole problem, but let's just say there's a 9-year age gap, and we've been dating since I was 15, and now he is 30, and I'm 21. But anyways, my advice is, so we were together for almost 6 years. I moved up here to be with him, me and my family. We all had altercations and all this. I just want to know, how do you move on, and how do you find your happiness again? Because we haven't been dating since, like, I think October of 2022, but we were, like, talking off and on for so long, even after we broke up, and it just fucks with my head, and I just want to know how to move on and how to be happy again. That's my question for advice.
Half of me is sad for them.
So get in really quick synopsis because I missed a few words. So
okay, so essentially, they started dating someone when they were 15.
Okay.
They had a 9-year age gap, meaning
15?
15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 23 or 24-year-old dating a 15-year-old. That is a red flag. I'm sorry if you didn't want to hear that.
Are you sure they didn't say 18?
Mm-hmm. They said 15.
Oh.
So that is a concern. I'm not going to lie.
A really big concern.
Yeah. That is, I don't know how about that.
There's certain times where like it's like, okay, one person's overage, but it's like a 2-year difference. That's
9 years.
really, really bad.
That's
bad.
9 years older than 15. I don't know about that. Maybe we'll just think about that for a second. And then we'll move on to the next part. But then they broke up, essentially, after 6 years, I believe, was the number. And they're just asking, like, how to move on. It's been since October of 2022, and they're just still really struggling with it. Now, mind you, you're talking to the woman who has, I just constantly, I got back with my boyfriend. Because I don't know how to, I didn't know how to do that. Because I love him. But I don't know. How do you move on? I mean, I would assume people say time.
Well, you guys are happy now. Let's clarify
really great.
that.
No, we're
Let's
really
clarify
great
that.
now.
Yeah.
We needed it, but a couple times. But it just, long distance is a bitch.
Yeah.
But how?
You're also talking to the guy who's never.
Yeah, I feel bad.
Up.
It's like I only have like the most basic advice that I'm sure you've heard from a million people. Because,
like surround yourself with family.
Yeah, stay busy, but don't stay too busy that you
crash at the end.
Yeah, and you don't feel the feelings.
Yeah.
You need to like feel everything that you're going through. I would say everyone says to journal a lot and like write your feelings down, and anything that you'd like want to say to them, write it in your notes, write it in a journal. That way you're not talking to them. You have to go no contact if you haven't already. I don't know if she said that in there that they were no contact or not, but you can't be speaking to them if you want to get over them. A good thing that I heard that was always like really helpful, just like when I would be really sad and we would be reminiscing about like times that we had for the like 3-week period that we broke up. So it's a little different than 2 years, but your brain is going to automatically forget all of the bad, and you are going to be constantly replaying all of the good memories over and over and over again in your head. And that's why you want them back so bad.
Oh, that's good advice.
Is because you're thinking of the good stuff, and you're thinking of when you were like in the kitchen laughing, and you're thinking of all of these happy, fun memories because you're so sad that your brain stopped thinking about like logically and stopped thinking about why you aren't together anymore.
Yeah.
Like the bad stuff. And so if you can just get through like thinking of like, you remember, so you're sitting there and you're sad and you're like, oh, like when we made pizza the one night or whatever, and you're like laughing, thinking about it. Remember, like think to yourself, that's my brain telling me the good stuff.
Yeah.
Like that's not the whole story. That's not the whole picture. Like there's more to it. Otherwise we would still be together if it was just like the happy. That was something that I was told that really did help. But unfortunately, like it's just a time thing, I think.
Yeah, and like there are it's so cliche, but there's so many other people out there. Like, yeah. I know that's not going to make it better. You want that person, but I mean, everything Sam just said, ditto, repeat, retweet, everything. Yeah. But I think number one, the biggest thing is surround yourself with family.
That's so good, yeah.
Good support system. You're talking to two worst people.
I know.
Do you realize every single time we say we're going to give advice, people ask us and we're like, we don't know how to help.
I know. But maybe I think you could like write down a list of all the things that you would love in a future partner, and like something that you see like a future with or whatever. Write down all the things that you would love, like qualities you'd love them to have, and then maybe see how many they check off.
No, that's a good one. That's a really good one, actually.
Because I'm assuming it's going to be a lot less than you think.
My friend did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, she made a checklist like of everything like she wanted.
Yeah, well, that's so important. And you're like, okay, how many do they check off?
It puts it into perspective.
It
like,
does.
Oh, wait.
Like they're not actually giving me much. They're not actually giving like filling my cup much. They're actually doing the bare minimum, and I'm just accepting it as like whoop whoop.
Yeah, that's like on the list. You could put like
Literally, like quite literally. But I just think you would maybe like realize like, oh, like they weren't that great, or I deserve better. And you have to remind yourself of that. Like remind yourself that like you are worthy of love. Like it's so cliche, but like you are worthy of finding someone who treats you the way that you want and has the qualities you want, wants the same things in life, wants to live in the same areas, has the same like idea for a future with kids or not having kids or whatever that may look like. I mean, it's been a hefty amount of years. So 2 years since, or a year and a half. I feel like that's still normal to still have feelings.
But also,
about
you guys,
it.
yeah.
You were together for 6 years. It's not like you saw this person for 6 months and never saw them again.
But I mean, the conversation to me stops at that age gap. At that age,
Yeah, it does.
It just stops there.
Yeah, age gap that can just be people's whatever. It's not for me. But if it works for you, then it works for you.
No,
but the age gap, when you started dating seems to be the issue. Like to me, if you have a 9-year age gap, but you started dating when you're 28 and, why didn't I pick an easier
37.
number? 37. That's whatever. By the time you're 28, you have your head on your shoulders, your frontal lobes done developing. 15. You have your learner's permit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And this person was 25, 24.
Yeah, I think it just ends there.
Their frontal lobe is done. So what's their excuse? They have a fully formed frontal lobe deciding to date a 15-year-old.
They want to be on Dateline.
Yeah, 60 minutes. Anyways, I have never been through a successful breakup, so I hope that helps. My breakups always end up in reigniting flames, getting back together with the same man. So I hope that helped. If not, maybe you guys can call into the voicemail if you've been through traumatic breakups and made it through. What is the number one piece of advice that you were given? And we'll tell you. We'll update you.
Also, if you've been through like similar experiences, leave in the comments down below on the YouTube.
Yeah,
on the YouTubes. And leave your advice in there for other people. We'll also put the phone number in the comments of the video.
Oh yeah, that's good.
So you guys can always call in and say anything. Try not to make it like, oh, like we love you. Like try to make it like something we can answer or you know,
a storyline. We need to be the next Risa Tisha.
Yes, and oh my God, we will love updates if you.
Yes, I would live for that.
So we can always do that at the end of the videos
to
add a little more substance rather than just our updates.
Yeah. So next one we could read them. That way we just have more like, you know what I mean? Like
yeah.
Little things to add. That'll just satisfy everybody. Some people love the chit chat and some people really love the like.
Guys, next episode is going to be all about Bora Bora. Get ready. All the tea.
I'm going to take good notes. I'm going to film everything. So like I probably won't, I'll have like so much to remember based off that. But also I'm going to like people watch.
You're going to be overwhelmed. So, and I'm genuinely saying this, like cameras, they're not there right now.
You know, I might not take notes. I might take voice notes.
I'm going to say, I'm going to text you like at least twice a day and just be like, notes.
Yeah.
Notes. Like.
No, can I do that? Is that fucked up?
What?
I think I would be better at writing or taking voice memo notes.
Yeah. But I mean, if you're in like a place where you can't, then type it.
Guys, so this was coming.
Yeah. And then you're going to play it. It's going to be like, we're going to be like, what?
No. Just so I remember everything exactly without being like writing it down, not exactly what I'm
and then you can formulate it before.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, that too. And if it sounds good, I'll play it out loud, you know? Okay.
Okay. So this one's titled, I Hate Being a Teacher.
I don't know how much teacher advice I have, but I'm ready to hear it.
Well, what I want to do is, because we should probably do it better next time, make it more broad advice so that people listening aren't just like, we're not giving like this niche advice to just like this person who fucked their cousin, and you know, like make it more broad, like, oh, your boyfriend's fucked up.
Okay, well, maybe we shouldn't do I Hate Being a Teacher. Maybe we should do the sad one first.
Well, I might have good advice for I Hate Being a Teacher.
No, I know. We're going to do it.
Okay.
Maybe we should do the other one first.
Okay.
Because this one says my mom has cancer.
Oh.
I know. So I kind of want to get it over with.
Okay.
My mom is super sick too, so I might have good advice, I guess.
Hey, Sam and Andrew. I had a little bit of a predicament where I am super behind in school right now. I am a sophomore in high school. My mom got diagnosed with Wegener's disease, which is it's an autoimmune disease. Basically, she has to have chemo like cancer and stuff. And I help her out a lot, so I'm never at school, and I feel so bad because all of my teachers are like, why the heck aren't you coming in? And I feel bad because I'm so behind on schoolwork and I am super overwhelmed and I am not sure what to do. I don't know that you would have any advice for that, but I have ADHD also, so it's like super hard to get stuff done. I can't get my ADHD medication right now also, so I am trying super hard, but do you have any advice for either how to get caught up or what I should do to make my teachers like me again? Wish that was a joke, to be honest. Thank you. Love you guys.
I have so many thoughts.
Yeah, I think, first of all, I think it's amazing that through all of this, you're still like worried about school and your grades.
True.
And look, as much as high school does not matter, your grades do not matter. As much as I want to say that,
Teaches you a lot.
I think everyone should get a degree. It's the one thing, if I could go back, I would love to finish my degree.
Yeah.
It is important. So your grades in high school may not be important, but it does help you get into a better school, whatever.
Yeah.
So I want to say that, but I think it's amazing that you're still worried about that. And for me, I would just say, ask for help. Like, go to guidance counselors, principal, anyone you can, ask for help. Family members, anyone of authority, ask for help. If your teachers don't like you for this, maybe you haven't shared with them what you're going through, your mom is going through. So definitely share that. And if you did, and they don't like you, or they're giving you problems because of that, I really think you could take like legal action at that point.
I feel like that might be then, okay, I'm going to go talk to someone above them about that then.
Yeah. And also, I don't know, this is kind of like just a random side thought, but I know in the past few years, they passed it where you can get paid to be a caretaker of your family member.
Oh.
So like, instead of having like a nurse come in, you could get paid to do it. Like, cause it's like a job. So you should look into that too, where, whatever state you live in. Yeah. I know my grandma does it for my aunt.
Okay.
That's
smart.
Yeah, because she always took care of her whole life, and then they passed that, and now she gets paid to just do what she did her whole life. So you should look into that. Even if not now, maybe when you turn 18 or.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's like an age thing on that.
But that's a thing, and yes, ask for help, because that is not okay if they are giving you problems for everything you're going through, and be open, with the teachers and the guidance counselor about what you're going through.
Yeah. That can be hard, like, to explain, because it might feel like you're making an excuse, but you're not. Like, you're going through something that a lot of people don't have to go through. When I was in 5th grade, my mom got diagnosed with an autoimmune problem, which causes her to get chemo. Sounds very similar to what you're saying. And it is really hard to, like, deal with, like, your family members, like, going through that kind of stuff. And it's a very, like, long and autoimmune issues come up with, like, be getting sick really fast. And, like, they just have a lot of problems. I would say I understand that feeling of everyone's going to hate me because I'm not doing something, or I'm not doing like as good as like they want me to. But people, I have found, when you're just honest and you speak to them, are a lot more understanding than you think they're going to be. And it's a lot of, especially like if you have ADHD, you probably have anxiety too, because they're very like, they go together. Our brains tell us like everyone hates us and like everyone's like not gonna like accept us. But a lot of people, I mean, think about it. If someone came to you and like they were working for you and they said, hi, my mom has cancer and I've been taking care of her and I'm a little bit slower at getting stuff done, would you not understand? No, you would.
Yes.
Like, you would get it. Like, anyone in that position would understand. Any human with feelings would get it. And people are going to be willing to help you. When it comes to like getting caught back up, like task wise, I am somebody who, if I have a ton of stuff laid in front of me, I
look the other way.
Sit there and be paralyzed, like not even be able to start, like not know where to start because there's just way too much going on here. It is as simple as stop looking at it as like a big pile of like, I don't know what to do, and like just like simply organize it and like write it down. But don't write it down and like, I've learned this in like a big old list that I have to like eventually check everything off of. I just like will take the big list and be like, okay, well, today's list is this long. Mm-hmm. These are the 3 things for today. And I know that like I probably will put like less than what I know I'm capable of on each of those. Because
Yeah.
then if I do extra, I did extra today.
And then you feel good. Yeah. It's like brownie points for yourself.
Yeah. If you're doing that on top of communicating with your teachers, they're going to help you come up with that plan to get back on track.
If you need help on what to say to your teachers, you can literally just tell them that, what happened, what's going on with your mom. Let them know you're struggling and let them know that you really do want to do the work. Yeah. You want to complete the work and you're eager to learn. They love hearing that shit.
Yeah.
Just
let them know what's important to you.
Let them know you're eager to learn. Your education is very important to you. And right now you're just taking some extra time to take care of your mom, and just ask for maybe some extensions on the assignments. Let them know you will do it. You just need a little extra time. And I really think if you tell them you're eager to learn, your education is very important to you,
they'll care.
They will care. Yeah. They don't I know it's whatever.
They don't want to hear excuses, but
they don't want to hear it's not an excuse. Exactly. Yeah. They don't want to hear excuses. Exactly.
Yeah. It's not someone just making someone up. My dog ate my homework.
You kind of, unfortunately, you have to schmooze them and be I'm eager to learn. This is very important to me. I am doing this for my mom and I will complete the assignments. I want to. Can we come up with a plan, or can I just have extra time on the assignments?
Yeah. And I think the start of having that conversation is the hardest part. Getting yourself to go to their door and have the convo with them is going to be the hardest part. And I've taught myself this a little bit, is facing that fear. It can be so oh, I don't want to do it. I don't want to go have that conversation. I don't want to make that phone call. I don't want to have that appointment. But the anxiety of sitting there with all of that work not being completed, thinking that everyone hates you, is so much worse for such a longer amount of time than the 10 minutes of anxiety walking into that classroom to have that conversation.
Yeah.
You will feel so much better once you've spoken to people about it, because you'll be why didn't I do that sooner? I've never gone into something that I've put off and regretted it. I've always been that wasn't that bad. I should have done that earlier.
Yeah.
It's really, people will understand. And because what you're going through is something that nobody ever wants to go through. It's not I cannot imagine. My mom had it bad, but I still never had to fully take care of her, especially at such a young age. When this is high school, it's supposed to be just chilling and having fun, and you're showing up for your family. And
yeah, we think you're doing amazing. Yeah, first of all,
you're doing something that I couldn't do.
I can't even take care of myself. So the fact that you're doing that at such a young age, and taking care of your mom, it's incredible.
Yeah, and your teachers will see that.
Yeah, definitely giving you credit for that.
And if they don't,
maybe
send me their supervisor's
maybe
phone
we could
number.
link you up with this other teacher who hates her job.
Literally. But yeah. This is about teachers too.
Yeah.
Didn't even realize. But yeah, I'm really sorry that's happening. And please let us know if you go talk to them. She said that she already did and I didn't hear it.
No, I don't think she did.
Okay.
Well, she said her teachers don't like her. How can I get my teachers to like me again? And I think that just letting them know you are eager to learn, you want to do the assignments, you really, really do care about your education. Yeah. You just need some extra time. Yeah. Because your mom.
And if maybe they don't know, they don't know. They just think you're a student that's just not caring and not wanting to do it. But if you show them, no, I care. This is why. I'm not just doing it for funsies, then they'll understand. And if they don't, they're a big old loaf of ham and cheese.
Yeah, if they don't, then you need to go to a higher up, an authority, someone.
Yeah, because that's really messed
and
up.
Get them in trouble because that's
not okay.
Yeah.
Okay, our last and final voice memo.
Let's hear it.
I hate being a teacher.
Hi, Sam and Andrew. Oh my God, I love you guys so much. I've watched you for so many years. Literally grew up with you. Anyways, I just had to say that. I am not gonna say my name, because this could get me in trouble with my work, but that is what I need advice on. Okay, so I am currently a teacher and I hate it. I'm a first-year teacher. This job is not what I thought it would be. The kids are terrible. I get no support from any of my coworkers ever. Well, I get them from my coworkers, but not from administration. And I have a lot of really bad behaviors in my classroom, severe behavior kids, kids with defiant disorder. Half my class is ADHD and on medication. I am basically miserable every day, and my mental health has plummeted since starting in August. And I really want to quit and find something that makes me happy, but I feel like teaching is the only thing I know and that I know that I'm good at because it's what I went to school for. And I just don't know what else I would be doing if I quit.
And I just cannot make up my mind if it's easier just to stick with it and suffer or to completely change gears and find a new career. But I don't know what I would do. I don't even know where to start. I don't know, like, what if I change and then I hate whatever I decide to do too. I don't know. Should I quit my job? Should I keep my job? Please give me some advice. I love you both so much. Thank you so, so much.
We love you.
We do.
I have stuff to say, but
we could be the reason someone quits their job.
Yeah. I have stuff to say.
Me too.
You want to go first?
There's quite a bit, I think, to unpack.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many different avenues you can go down because you said she's a first year, right?
Yeah. And we're going to use this, for me at least, I'm going to talk about anyone who hates their job.
Yeah.
Not just that, like, it's going to go for anyone who hates their job.
There's different avenues. You can look at it from like a logistical standpoint of you're a first year teacher, okay? Your administration sucks, and it could be as simple as, is there another school that's hiring that maybe has a better administration? Also, I, growing up, really got to see that every class is different. So like you could have a Hellion class this year and next year's class could be Perfect Little Angels.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's, I think always can be just like, that's going to change every year. You're going to have a different group of kids in there every year. Now, if you don't like what you're doing and you just thought you were going to be like teaching, like you thought, okay, this is going to be fun. Like it was going to bring you joy helping these kids or like helping them learn. And then it's not, that's okay to have that realization.
Yeah.
Like you're not like failing by quitting if you just realize this doesn't make me happy like I thought it was going to. And I don't think you should stay in a job that you're miserable in just because you went to school for it.
Yeah.
Like there's other things you can do. How do you find them though is the question.
That's where
Okay,
so for me, you know, I wound up not getting my degree and I didn't blow up huge on social media. Some years I make really good money from social media and other years I edit for Sam and then make like good money like other ways. No. Or like, the Airbnbs. I was able to use my skills basically.
Mm-hmm.
So I think number one, having a skill is really, really important. Mine happened to be social media, marketing, editing.
Mm-hmm.
And I've noticed that a lot of jobs will hire me at the same rate as if I had a degree.
Yeah.
Because of the following I've gained or whatever. But that's not so relatable, right? So I think that in like your field, it's important to not feel stuck. You're never stuck.
Yeah.
First of all, you could go on Google and type in jobs and every job under the sun will come up, whether it's remote jobs. It'll give you a list of categories you could choose from. There are so many you could do. And your degree doesn't matter. You have a teaching degree, but you could literally get any job with that. Like
my boyfriend's not using his degree and he has a great job.
You got a degree. That's the first thing. Like you're solid. You're good. More than I have. Right?
Having a degree in general will get you a job.
Now think of like what skills you have.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't have one, it's so easy to learn one. Maybe do another year of teaching while you learn a skill.
If you don't have a skill?
No, like you know what I mean? Like
I know.
Like
what are your hobbies? Like,
yeah.
I look at those.
So,
is there a way to make those into a job?
So I love interior decorating. I'm just like, I walk into a Home Goods and I like.
He eats it up.
I literally die. Yeah. I love that. So I'm going to start taking interior decorating classes and,
that
maybe
helps with your Airbnbs.
Yeah. Maybe do that on the side. I don't know. Like, I just love like exploring new skills and jobs and like that. So I think it's really important to not feel stuck. There is so much opportunity to make money. Yeah. So much. I definitely just don't quit.
No, yeah. I would say at least give it a second year if it was me. Mm-hmm. Because like you said, it could be just that you had all of the bad cards this year. You had the bad class. Your administration is sucking. Maybe one of those things on its own would be, you could be able to handle it and you would still like feel good about it versus like they're all bad right now. But like maybe next year the class will be good. Yeah. And then you just have a shitty boss. A lot of people have shitty bosses.
And try to also think outside the box. Like if you're really just not liking the basic teacher, like in a classroom with a principal.
Oh yeah, there's so many
try to think outside the box. Like maybe go to, I don't know where you would go. Like try to find like all the homeschooled kids in your town and see if any of the parents would want you to be their personal teacher. Yeah. Or, I don't know, I'm sure you know more about that than I do. Yeah. Whatever field you're in, this goes for anyone watching, whether you're a teacher or whatever it is. Think of the field you're in. If you enjoy teaching or whatever it is, think outside the box. There's many ways to make money in any field.
I know.
What?
You should join the Peace Corps.
I don't.
That's it.
What would that do?
I don't know. I feel like that's what she's supposed to do. I just feel it. She's supposed to join the Peace Corps and go teach for 2 years.
What's the Peace Corps?
I'm pretty sure you just like go out and you like volunteer and like teach.
Pet koalas?
No, you like teach people English.
Oh.
You like teach in different
Peace
countries.
Corps?
And like teach different, you don't just teach people English. You do a million different things in the Peace Corps. Or you like to take pictures. This next year as you're teaching, start taking photography a little bit more seriously. Like there's just like what is your hobby?
This is exactly how I got the job working for those restaurants.
Yeah.
I don't RIP to that job, but I was taking pictures and doing social media for restaurants and I was making good money.
Yeah.
And on top, then, but
like if you like making content, but you don't want to be a content like creator or influencer necessarily, make UGC content.
Learn how to edit.
Yeah. Yes. Learn how to edit for people. Like there's just so many job opportunities nowadays, and like the field of being able, like the differences in like what you can do, and that you can make everything a job now.
Yeah. I mean, and don't feel like you have to do one thing. Like,
yeah, you can have a bunch of things.
I edit for Sam. I have my own social media. Those are like my two main streams of income. Then I have the Airbnb.
Mm-hmm.
I did the restaurants. Like, don't feel like you have to just do one thing.
No. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of options that you have in front of you, and that you don't necessarily have to make a decision right now. Especially because here's what I would say: do not make any decision in life, or at least any big decision in life, on emotions.
Yeah, no.
You have to let your emotions come down and like write everything out that you're thinking and feeling. Go back and read it later. Like write down all of your rational thoughts and like the pros, the cons. And I mean, if you're just genuinely miserable, no, you don't have to stay in your job just because not everyone's miserable in their job.
But think about, yes, that 100%, but also think about your future actions and think of like, if you did quit, how miserable you would be trying to start a new skill or trying to find a new job without having an income.
Job. Yeah.
So, and that anxiety right there is enough for me to.
Yeah. I think you have to at least try year 2.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe that's me being like, I dropped out of college.
My biggest thing is I never, and I notice it with so many friends, so family, so many people feel caged. Like they feel so like they just need to get a corporate job or like go on Google and find a job. And there are so many, like you guys really need to break through that cage. There are so many ways to make money, so many ways. And that's why like, sometimes like I'll stress, but like I always know I'll be fine because there are so many ways I could make money. Yeah. Like, I mean, as long as you're a hard worker, I'm definitely a hard worker.
Yeah, you have to be willing to be a hard worker. And I'm really bad at that.
Well, no, you're not.
My work ethic has not always been good. It's gotten better, but it's not always been good. Like the last thing you want to do is quit and be broke and miserable.
Like me right now. After Vegas.
Like people always have the phrase like money doesn't buy happiness, which is correct, but it freaking helps. Like to be like, what am I going to do now? Like I've saved enough money that if I were to never post another video again, never do anything on YouTube again or any type of social media again, I would be able to have that period of like, okay, now I can think about what I want to do next. Yeah. Like I could be without a job for a little bit. Most people don't have that privilege. So it's just like, you don't want to be without a job because first of all, teachers are underpaid to begin with.
Anything bad, yes. Anything bad can happen. But when you add stressing about money on top of those bad things that happen,
it's so much worse.
It is 10 times worse. Yeah. And a lot of things can be solved with money. Yes. Not all.
No, not all. You know, I'm not going to sit here and be like, I would not choose being rich over being happy. Like that I don't think anybody would. I mean, maybe some people would, I guess, but like, I don't think you should.
Unless like being rich makes you happy, which in my case.
Well, yeah, but like, there's just so much more to life.
Don't make it serious. It was a joke. It was a joke. Everyone don't hate me.
Right, we're getting a little afraid. But I just think slow down, take a deep breath, write down all of your options, and let the intense emotions of like the, oh my God, what should I be doing? I have to decide, pass. And just, like you said, evaluate your hobbies, try and see what your other like options are. Maybe like just start like looking up what other people's jobs are. There's so many jobs out there that you probably don't even know exist that you could do. Like, do you like to cook? You could be a personal chef.
I'm having an existential crisis right now.
About?
The fact that like you and I are just two best friends in a room talking right now, like just about money, because like we're two normal people.
Two best friends in a room.
They're going to be watching us in a week from now on a screen as like a famous influencer talking about money. Like, and how that happened. Like to us, we're just having, this is how people get canceled. Like, not this, but I'm just saying, I'm having like a realization, like we're just talking normal about money because we're normal people who, we've struggled for money at points and we haven't. But we're going to be on a little rectangle screen to these people watching. And like, we're going to like, I could see people being like, oh, these influencers talking about money.
I don't care.
But I'm saying that's in anything. Like people who get canceled, like, just two friends talking.
Yeah.
And then when it's on your phone through a screen, it's like you're watching a podcast of a famous influencer.
Oh, yeah.
It's just weird.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Imposter syndrome, right?
I guess, yeah. Because like this is real life to us right now.
Yeah, but it's not. But for them, it's not.
But to them, they're watching a podcast of two influencers.
Yeah. But like I can see you right there.
And like we're not sitting here like we're two influencers with podcasts. We're just
I noticed how you didn't say you could see me, which is probably because I'm so skinny.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
That was weird.
What? You just having a little moment.
Yeah.
That's okay. We all do. I mean, it is like 2 a.m.
Yes.
So it makes sense. And you've had a long week.
I was in Utah this week.
Yeah. Oh, Utah.
No.
That was so pretty.
Oh, it was pretty.
Yeah.
But the people.
Oh, Mormons?
No, not
because
they were Mormon.
Because I thought you'd be.
Not because they were Mormon. They looked like they would light me on fire. But
I've learned a lot about Mormons, actually.
We're no more religion.
Oh, I just, in a good way. Like, I'm less
LSD?
scared of them now. What?
LSD.
Is that a drug?
Well, the LSD Mormons.
The what?
LSD.
LDS?
Oh, like I was that far off. And
Latter-day
yes, LSD is a
Saints?
drug.
Well, wait, I was saying that like I like Mormons.
Okay.
Oh.
I didn't say anything.
Like I'm not as afraid of them anymore.
The hole's getting deeper.
You maybe we just cut that out.
No, leave it in.
No, I don't want to offend anyone.
You're not afraid of them anymore.
Well, no, because I only had listened to what TikTok said, and TikTok makes everything seem so scary.
That is where a lot of your problems come from.
Yeah, apparently NASA didn't start in the ocean.
Really?
I guess not.
Well, I only thought that because you said it. I don't know why I'm surprised.
Oh, we need to go to bed.
It was the other day I was telling Steph something. Oh my God, it was about Mormons. Oh my God, I was telling Steph something. And no, and I was
Mormons are gonna hate
no,
us.
listen. No, I wasn't saying anything bad. The only bad thing I said was on this podcast. I said I think they would light me on fire, but that's a me thing. Okay, I was telling Steph something about Mormons, and I was like, she was like, oh really? Like, how do you know? And I was like, oh, Sam was telling me, and she was like, and I was like, no. Like she's really like she knows.
She doesn't think I'm a credible source.
No, she watches the podcast and she knows everything you get from TikTok.
What did I say?
She literally said, she was like, did you get that from TikTok? And I was like, no, she's religious. Like, and she's like, oh.
Well, I learned a lot from Devin.
Oh, right.
Yeah, because I had like a really bad moment where I had told her what I heard about Mormons from TikTok. I don't know why, but like it came up. And then she's Mormon.
Brooke and Bailey, if you want to come on our podcast. Who else?
Spill the tea. Are they still Mormon though?
I didn't even know they
don't
were
how that
Mormon.
works,
I just knew that from you. Sam doesn't shut up about Mormons when the cameras are off.
Oh my God.
Oh, I could see the text. I could see the text next week. You
fucker, you guys.
The podcast comments are stressing me out because everyone's hating us.
It's whatever, I guess.
Guys, don't take anything we say seriously.
People just say I'm different on here than I am on my YouTube videos. I just think I'm talking to my best friend versus I'm.
Yeah, plot twist. It's the other way around.
What do you mean?
You're different on the YouTube than you are here. Like, this is real. Like, this is just us talking.
Yeah, but when I'm on my YouTube videos, I'm just talking to the camera.
Yeah, you're the same. I'm just saying, like, this is just us. That was what my existential crisis was about. That it's just me and you talking as if we were in the car.
Yeah.
Like, no camera. Yet, people are watching our show, essentially.
Yeah. Ooh, we have a show? No, I feed off your sassiness. Versus when I'm on my own, I'm much more just like, doo-doo-doo.
And, like, for instance, driving here on the car, like, how chill was I in the car? Like, and then we start filming and I'm like,
yeah.
Yet.
Yeah, I have to meet your feisty in the middle.
But, like, why do I do that when the camera turns on?
Oh. But I'm an airhead, though. Like, I'm over here, like, when I talk to my YouTube, I'm just like, hi, good morning.
Crocheting.
Like, I'm not having a single thought. Like, I'm just like, that's how I am when I'm just like right by myself and breathing. But then your feisty little attitude shows up here and I got to meet you halfway.
Yeah.
And that's good, though. I think it's good to have, like, oh, that's not recording, but who cares? We're done anyway.
Yeah. My thing, I'm 100% myself.
Yeah.
But this is me, like, let's say we were in the kitchen, something funny happened, then I get sassy.
Yes.
Like, but, like, I'm like it for an hour
do you guys
straight.
not just, like, act different when you're on your front? Act different as in, like, you're just relaxing when you're by yourself. And when I'm filming my YouTube videos, I don't feel like I'm by myself, so I'm talking to you, but I'm still, like, relaxed and calm and just, like zen. Like, I mean, every once in a while I'll do one where I'm in a high energy mood, but for the most part, I just like to chill and talk. It's not me being different. It's just a different part of my day.
Yeah, stop calling Sam different. You just don't know her. Dumb bitch.
He's like afraid that I'm going to stop the podcast.
No, literally. That's why I go and delete the comments. It's literally selfish. It's not being sweet. I delete it so you don't want to quit the podcast. I'm like, oh my God, everyone loves you.
I'm not going to let someone bully me into stopping. I'm strong.
I'm going to clip that and send it to you every time you say the comments stress you out.
Well, they can still stress me out. It doesn't mean I'm going to quit.
And just so you know, I'm way more on top of the comments than Sam is. So if you're leaving a hate comment about her, it's going to get deleted. She won't even see it. So,
that is true.
Haha, your thumbs are tired.
So
dumb bitch.
you should leave one about Andrew instead.
Yeah. Oh my God. Go ahead. But
and make it good. So because he sends me the best ones. The most offensive, like, out of pocket comments he sends me. So please leave them.
But, like, also, like, you don't have to. Like,
oh, we need to go to bed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Toodles.
We love you guys. Thank you for continuing to come back and listen to us.
Get ready to hear what
I'm going to Bora Bora.
Alex Earl smells like.
Like, as you're listening to this, hold on, let me look at the dates to clarify. If you are listening to this on the day that it is posted, never mind. I'm flying home from Bora Bora.
So you'll already have gotten into a fist fight with...
With who? Make a prediction right now. What's the craziest thing that's going to happen before we leave?
Before we leave?
Before we leave, like, this podcast right now. Before we end it.
I think everyone is going to love you.
Okay.
Because you're going to be, like, in the pool and acting like your little, like, self.
Uh-huh.
That sounded
you
condescending.
called me little. Love it.
I meant, like, mentally.
Yeah.
Little. Your little self. And everyone's going to love you. And then we're going to have, like...
So many friends.
We're going to have to go to LA to film a few episodes of the podcast.
Okay. We're having a full roster.
Basically, like, me. How is this helping me?
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, should I make a real prediction?
Sure.
Well, who's going?
Everybody. Except you. Oh, you're not laughing anymore.
Well, yeah, I was before. Anyway, maybe we can... Well, listen. You act like you aren't a... See you next Tuesday to me when the camera's shut off.
Is that when you're coming back?
What?
Is that when you're coming back?
See you next Tuesday?
Oh, next Tuesday.
No, me coming.
Yeah.
I'm going to be in Disney for a week. Wait, what? Okay, we got to go.
What's happening?
I was calling you a C-U-N-T.
That's not very nice.
Well, yeah, I know. It's an insult. Okay, listen. My prediction.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, what's your name?
That's not recording anymore.
Okay, Ivani, if you're listening to this, we will not ask you why you're not friends with Charlie D'Amelio anymore.
So what the fuck are you saying?
What? Should I not say that?
No.
Well, we won't ask her.
Okay. We won't ask.
Your socks are still black.
Yeah.
Which is okay.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. It's not. That's disgusting. Okay. Bye. No. Stop that. Stop. You gotta stop that. Wait, what's your prediction? Quick.
I'm going to be Alex. No, that's really weird. I don't know why that was the first thing that
What were
came
you
to my
gonna say?
head. Alex Earl's like, I just picture myself being her bra.
Wait. Wait. No, because they can't see the visuals. She's cupping her hands right now.
She's swimming and like we fall off the boat together, like in Anyone But You, and like her whole top goes, and I just have to go like this and just keep, and then like we become besties because I'm like was so like selfless and like saved her from nip slips. I don't know what I'm saying.
Okay.
I also feel like I might make a friend. That's a good.
I hope so.
Okay, we love you, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye-bye.